Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another Heroic Plus One. In our last Plus One, we started talking about how to live on 24 hours a day. Today, and over the next few days, we'll continue our exploration of some of Arnold Bennett's wisdom from his witty and quick-reading little old-school masterpiece, How to Live on 24 Hours a Day. Let's get straight to work. Bennett tells us, and I quote, "Philosophers have explained space. They have not explained time. It is the inexplicable raw material of everything. With it, all is possible. Without it, nothing. The supply of time is truly a daily miracle, an affair genuinely astonishing when one examines it. You wake up in the morning and lo, your purse is magically filled with 24 hours of the unmanufactured tissue of the universe of your life. A highly singular commodity showered upon you in a manner as singular as the commodity itself." He continues by saying, "For remark, no one can take it from you. It is unstealable, and no one receives either more or less than you receive." And he says, talk about an ideal democracy. In the realm of time, there is no aristocracy of wealth and no aristocracy of intellect. Genius is never rewarded by even an extra hour a day. And there is no punishment. Waste your infinitely precious commodity as much as you will, and the supply will never be withheld from you. No mysterious power will say, "This man is a fool, if not a knave. He does not deserve time. He shall be cut off from the meter." It is more certain than consols, and payment of income is not affected by Sundays. Moreover, you cannot draw on the future. Impossible to get into debt. You can only waste the passing moment. You cannot waste tomorrow. It is kept for you. You cannot waste the next hour. It is also kept for you. And he concludes by saying, "I said the affair was a miracle. Is it not? Time. It's really easy to take for granted, but when we stop to think about it for a moment, we see that it really is a daily miracle. And time is the ultimate democracy. Everyone gets 24 hours. Can't buy a minute more. The only question is, what will you do with your precious replenishing 24 hours today?" Note, this exercise from Todd Henry's Die Empty remains one of the best I've ever read and always worth the reflection. Todd Henry tells us, imagine for a moment that you will have a guest accompanying you throughout your day tomorrow. This person's task will be to follow you around from the moment you wake up until the moment you fall asleep. They will take copious notes about your schedule, how you interact with your family and friends, how you engage in your tasks and projects, and your mindset through it all. Once the day is over, this person will spend the next few days processing their observations, draw conclusions about your motivations, and compile their notes into a book about you that will stand as the definitive record of your life and work. How would you act differently tomorrow if you knew that your actions and attitude on that one day were going to be a permanent testament to your life? If you're like many people to whom I've posed this question, you would probably get up a little earlier, pay extra attention to your family and the barista at Starbucks, be fully vested in every meeting, be meticulous in every task, call up an old friend for lunch, reconcile with an alienated colleague, and generally wrap up those loose ends. Next, Todd Henry says, I ask, how does your imagined behavior compare with how you are actually living your life today? And that's today's Plus One. If you feel so inspired, pause for a moment and do that thought exercise. Then go out and give us all you've got today.